Welcome back to the Cali G Kitchen. Welcome back to part three of your honey mustard and minted lamb dinner with roast vegetables. So we've had our potatoes and parsnips just boiling in some water there, blanching even for 5 minutes. Just draining the water off of them now. And what we're going to do now is let them steam off. Skin side down. This is the most important part of doing your roast veg. You want crispy roast potatoes. You don't want soggy ones. So leaving these for a good 5 minutes to steam off is key to crispiness. And you should already know this because we've cooked roast potatoes a few times now on the course, in the programme. We did give that a little, our lamb has been in for 45 minutes. We've turned it down a touch, we give it a bit of a mix around. I've got our crackling in the oven still, which I've just came up with a great idea. What I'm going to do, instead of putting the roast veg into some coconut oil, we're going to toss them around in the rendered down lamb fat. You might think I'm mad here, but kind of just, if you've got one of these plastic chopping boards like this is just going to help your potatoes so much. Will just help getting rid of some of that moisture, some of the steam. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. You want to leave them a good 3 to 5, probably 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Just let them fully steam off. You can see there's moisture still coming off. So what I'm also going to do, just kind of move them around on the bench a little bit, just so they can really dry off. And I'm just spotting a couple of potatoes that don't look very healthy, so I'm just going to chop those bits off. There's one there as well. I'm going to add some salt over the top. Salt can also help draw out the moisture through a process called osmosis. So cooking is all about science. Cooking is a science. I'm going to give those just a couple more minutes. I'm going to take our lamb skin out. Just show you what we're working with now. What I really want from this is that lovely fat there. There's going to be so much flavour in that. Might even just throw the roast potatoes in with that fat, in with the skin as well. That's exactly what I'm going to do. What we're also going to do is we're going to add just a touch of corn flour, to the lamb. But before we do that, so we're going to actually don't want that much, no idea that much. You want around a tablespoon, and you want to use some cold water, just a little drop of cold water, kind of letting all that dissolve. You don't want it to, if you use hot water it'll just cook the corn flour and it'll go lumpy. Now what we're going to do is just all that in there. That's just going to help thicken up that sauce. And a bit of a mix. Lid back on. These roast potatoes, these boiled potatoes are still steaming off just a little touch. I'm going to waft them for one more minute, and I'm going to put them into a bowl, shake them about a little, and then we'll toss them in that lamb fat. And get them in the oven. In go our potatoes and parsnips even. And what I'm going to do here, one bowl on top of the other. And that's what we want to do, just create some fluffiness around those potatoes and parsnips. And those bits are going to go nice and crispy. I'm going to go on with a little bit of pepper. We've already salted them enough. Pouring all of that lamb's fat in there, potatoes and parsnips, lid on again, just give them a nice coating. just about done as well. Good timing. Actually, that's going to go in for a little bit longer. That's pretty nice, that. It's actually delicious. I wouldn't advise eating all of that fat, skin and fat even. But I would definitely have some if you've got lamb chunks there, because that is amazing. We'll be back again in 20 minutes or so for part 4 of your lamb dinner. See you again soon.